What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is me, Trash Salsa, as always. Today, I'm gonna try and figure out how to do the autumn/fall decorations, which will eventually turn into Halloween, but whatever. It's September right now. It's September 9th. So yeah, we're doing it early this year, bro. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just like right now, like everything was kind of on sale. So I went to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and that was it. And I got a lot of stuff. So as you can see right here, this is my Emperor. That's the model name. Today we're going to be testing the decorations on this fan, or some of the decorations. This video is going to be recorded through the span of a long time because I still need to get like purple light bulbs for Halloween. I still need to figure out what fans are going to be up here. I'm going to do the Halloween Ken Roy thing again, like I did last year. We're going to do that again, but I'm going to wait until that's closer to Halloween. So there's going to be like a fall fan, and then there's going to be a Halloween fan. So for October, most of October, we'll do the Halloween one, and then for September, right now-ish, we're going to do the fall fan, which is just going to be this minus the Halloween part, which is just no purple. And right now, I don't know what fan I'm going to use for the fall ones. For the fall fan thing I just said. I don't really want to use this fan because this was already up here for the entire summer. So I'd feel dumb leaving it up for the other thing. But the light kit is like perfect for decorating. So I'm like, what do I do? Because last year, the green Lasco was up here for a little while, so it was like we kind of used that, but I don't know. You're probably thinking, well, what about that Supreme ceiling fan? It's like, I can't use that either because it's got a single piece light kit. I can't decorate that really. That fan's hard to decorate. This has a giant light kit with the lights kind of sprawling out so I can put stuff around it and hang stuff from it. I can't do that with the other fans for the most part. So we'll figure it out. Okay, so allow me to show you what I bought. There's a lot more than that. That's just a fraction. So I got these little baby reefs. So everybody's thinking, what in the heck are you gonna do with a baby reef, bro? What are you even gonna do? Okay, check this out. So we're gonna go over here. And look, we have this fan, right? So imagine I could put this between like the down rod and the canopy. For all the down rod fans, all these little mini reefs. I got different sizes because I know some of the heads of the fans are larger and some are not as large. So I got different ones. I think I have 3 or 4 different ones. There's that one over there. This is a thicker leaf set. This one's a smaller one. And then, I don't know where the other one is. I think it's right here actually. Or apparently it's not. Anyways, here's another one. Then I got all these little flowers. These can also, so everybody think, well, the reefs, what if they're too small or they're not long enough? You can just stick these in between. You know, they'll stick out. There's another flower leaf thing I got. Like, it's easy as this. Like, we have a loop right here. This is garland from Dollar Tree. This is the last year one for one of the other ceiling fans. I just stuck it on here to test. But like, you could put a loop here, stick the light through it, whatever. Oh, but it's gonna hit the blade, so you can't do that. Bro, I've decorated for Christmas and Halloween with multiple different ceiling fans. Not once have I had any string lights or stuff hit the blades. If you just do it right, it'll be fine. Like, it's not that hard. I don't know why. I've got a lot of comments about that. People are allergic to like decorating ceiling fan. They're like, oh, look at that, and then his decorations are gonna get caught in the fan. It's like, no, they won't. It's like, if you're just careful and you know what you're doing, that's not gonna happen. But if you're dumb and you just stick crap up there, then yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna limit myself and say, yeah, no, I can't decorate my fan because, you know, I'm afraid it'll get caught in the fan. Like, no. Just know what you're doing. It's not that hard. So that's to all the people that don't believe in this. Can't decorate a ceiling fan. It's not allowed. So get out of here with that. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do the reef thing real quick. So I just unplugged the power. I'm gonna unhook the fan using the Wago thing. And that makes it easy, bro. And I somehow have to take the fan down and put a thing on the top. I don't know how I'm gonna accomplish that. The canopy's kind of in my way though. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. So you can see it. Then we'll just stick some branches through it. Was that savage or what? Did you see me? I did all that with one hand, like a boss. See? Now you got a little bit of something on the top of the fan there. And then you can add leaves. You can even go with some garland around it on the top. So see how there's like leaves there? Well, maybe I might want to have a branch off somewhere so I can hook that there, make it look like there's leaves like kind of around like the rafters or joists, I mean. Take these leaves here, there's a hook on the joist. Stop. You can kind of rest it on the fan maybe, and then you know, like that. Just, you know, you see what I'm saying? Like it looks like the leaves kind of grow somewhere and then it goes down the fan. Super cool, right? All right, so let's test this out. I just put a bunch of crap on here. So I put some Halloween lights there. You can't even see that because these are too powerful. Just unscrew them a little bit. If you wanted to and you wanted to light the top of the fan, you could do, well, there's wiring up there. You could technically wire up something up there just for a minute. You know what I mean? But whatever. You know, I'm just thinking outside the box, trying to. At least. As you can see, I got that around there. I used the screw here and put a flower here, and I put all the other crap around it. So let's spin the blades. Okay, we got one leaf touching the blade. So like that's a leaf, that's not gonna hurt performance. I'm gonna run it on high. See? Fan's running on high, nothing happened. Nothing bad is happening. If you hear any noise, it's the paper over here blowing around. There you go. For people that say you can't decorate a ceiling fan, there it is, running on high. The leaf is just hitting in, that's a little annoying, but it doesn't need to hit it. Just, if you bend it a little bit, it won't do that anymore. There you go, see? Wow, so hard. So unbelievably impossible. How could I ever do that? You could do it with any ceiling fan. Depends on the light kit mostly, though, I have to say. Like, this light kit is abysmal to try and decorate because it's so close to the blades. That has some dip, so you get some room there. So this would be kind of annoying. Plus there's no down rod, so good luck doing the reef thing. You'd have to take that off first, and that's a nightmare. You see? Works. Okay, it's been a little while. I did this. I put some of that on there. It made the lighting in here look a little bit cooler, I guess, but we're not going to get the same brightness we did before. So when I'm working on a fan, we're going to still need to have like a light like this shining on something. But then I put this orange one, I plugged it in down there actually, ran it over because I need that outlet to be available. Then I did this, I put the yellow cellophane over here. This is all they had, I wanted purple. I did that, and then it was kind of, it looked like a pea yellow. So just for over here, I put some of the red, like, whatever that's called for wrapping gifts. I just taped some of that up there for a minute. I decided this is just going to stay here for the rest of September. I'll have to take it down to do the Supreme thing, but then I'll have to put it back, so whatever. This will just be up here for September. Until like at the end of September, like something, whatever, and then we're gonna start doing the Kenroy, and that'll be up for the entire time. And then this, I'm actually gonna take down today. I decided I'm gonna do it right now. We're gonna remove all that crap as well. We're gonna just convert it to a normal box like it should be. I have in here, right here. Brand new box. We're gonna move it down a couple inches because if I do that, I can put some larger ceiling fans here, like 46 inch, 48 inch. Because right now I'm maxed out at like 42. You know, that's a 42 inch fan, and that's kind of close. So by moving it down a couple inches, like kind of where you see the edge of this, we can run this through. So, and then I got more garland just to put maybe around whatever. I don't know yet. I decided I'm going to do the purple lights today as well because now the lighting looks really bad in here. So I have like normal lighting on the wall, and then it goes over here and it's like really yellow. It's like really weirdly yellow. And then it's really yellow over here, but then like not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? I don't like that at all. So I figured, like, if I turn the lights off here, it's dark enough. Or I can run purple, like turn these off too. Like I can run purple straight through the back and it should be bright enough. And this I may not even keep in there. Last time I just had the a regular bulb in there. I'm gonna probably put that in there. Because I don't really like that, it looks really stupid. So I did not want to do all this today. Obviously you can tell I don't sound too thrilled, and that's just because I'm already started and I have to kind of just continue. So I'm just gonna try and rush this and go as fast as I possibly can because I don't know. So right here is the CEC. There's all the parts. It's been over a year since I hung it up. We're gonna hang it up there, but a couple inches over, so it should work, hopefully. And then this is the View fan. I wanted to hang this up, but that's the fan that's always been up here, so maybe not yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the reason why it's here is because that label belongs to that fan, so that needs to go in that bin. So I don't know why that's in there. We're gonna have to figure that out. That'll probably go in there because that fan doesn't have a bin. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not too happy with the lighting. It looks kind of like garbage. Like in fact, I don't think I like this at all. I'm probably gonna. Plus, this gets hot, so that's probably not safe too much. This is usually what I like to put in here if I'm not having that thing in there. So So it's gonna be darker over here, but that was the way it was last year, so it's fine. I might have to watch the, yeah, see? That's like 100 times better. And it's the same amount of light. I don't know, I'll have to watch the video from last year to see exactly what I did. I'm gonna have to try and copy some of it. Alright, yeah, so that wasn't really gonna work, but whatever. It just looks weird. Like, why is it so yellow? Like, I thought that was gonna be more orange, you know what I mean? Like that. I even doubled it up a bunch of times. I don't know, man. Like, what the heck? And if I turn that off, it looks so dark over here, it's not even funny. Like, you have no idea how much light that actually is. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, bro. This is gonna get insane. Okay, this should be fairly straightforward. I'm gonna turn off the light. Take the pull chains off. They're identical, so it doesn't matter. I have a bag right here prepared with this fan. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the power. We're gonna take the bulbs out actually next. Those there. I got the extender and my thickest Phillips. I'm gonna do one of each. Put them in my empty pocket. I have the bin already emptied and prepared. And that's all I'm gonna basically do. Okay, that was it. Okay, next step, I need a wrench, 7/16 to be exact. Loosen it. Okay, go up top. This is gonna get very, very difficult here in a minute. Okay, I dropped it, but I know where it is. Okay. What is this crap? Why is there like 3 neutrals? What is this trash? Okay, the 2 neutrals I'm gonna undo, and then the 1 gray wire, which I assume is the hot side, I'm also undo. I'm gonna put the wire caps on top of the shelf. Wow, that was a pain. I'm actually going to pull these wires out because we're going to reroute this later. With a washer. That's how... Look at this. That piece of garbage. Flathead with a washer. What is this? Seriously? If I drop the screws, I don't care. I'll never use them again. Okay. That silver thing was the mounting bracket for this machine. So we're going to put this over here. Alright, you see this thing right here? We don't need this. This isn't whatever that we need to have in here. This was for stabilizing the fans or whatever. We don't need this crap. We're fine with exactly what's over there. It's the same thing. So I have to go through the absolute tiring headache of trying to figure out how A, I even got this all in here, and B, trying to remove it all. So let's figure this out. So I see a bunch of Phillips that look smaller. So I'm going to grab a small Phillips head bit on my extender. Actually, I'm going to remove the extender because I don't need it anymore, actually. I'm going to start with all these 3 things here with the 1,000 washers and hardware. There's a there's a nut on top. And I have no idea what the size is. That's fantastic. What the heck is that gonna be? This is, what is it? This is terrible. This is literally just terrible. And I have all my, I can't reach on the other side because I know there's nuts on the other side. What the heck, man? What is this? Oh no. What is all this, bro? Nah. I thought this would be easy. This is not going to be easy. Okay. Well, what can you even see? You see how there's like the bolts going on the back of it? Hold on. Look. I'm just gonna put you over here and see if we can figure out how we're gonna do this. Watch me possibly struggle. Okay. It's okay, we'll get it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I just don't like this thing being here anymore. We don't need it. It's just annoying. You know? It's unnecessary. You know? Okay, there's the screw removed. Do the same thing, I guess. What? How is that in there? What? What in the heck is that? This was one of the hardest things I've ever done in this basement, was get this piece of crap removed. I'm dying of sweat. I have no airflow because the ceiling fan over here, I don't want to really put it on high because it wobbles a lot and I don't want to hear it all day. So there's one screw remaining and it was installed crookedly. I'm not sure what the heck I did. I might have to go on my channel and go watch that video. I think I did install this on camera, but I don't know. However I did this was so unbelievably stupid, it's not even funny. Not even a joke. This was so extremely poorly installed. So the screw that's up there is stripped. I can't do anything about that. So it's just up there. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut the screw out. That's the only thing I got right now. I need two things. Possibly a hammer. This is extremely dangerous what I'm about to do, but I have no choice. Now I can't leave that little thing up there. I gotta cut it out now. I'm too far deep into this. Okay. Let's keep cutting. Yeah, see, it was steaming. It was hissed when I sprayed it. It was like, psst. That's why I got to do this. Spray the back as well. Try not to break my cutter. Should probably put ice water in here. That would be a little more effective, I think. Dripping something weird. I cut the screw off. See, I got the white thing. I'm gonna throw it on the ground. It's gonna be loud. Editor, just cut it out. Oh, okay, that wasn't that loud. All right. Success. We did it without burning the house down. Okay, now we're gonna knock this out with a wrench. Or not. Alright, well the screw is still stuck in there. Which doesn't help anybody. I mean, we cut the screw off. I mean, we can just leave it in there. I don't really care, it's not... I mean, what am I supposed to do? Where's the hammer? Can I just hammer it? Maybe it'll just come out. If I hit it hard enough, maybe it'll just come out. Yeah. There's probably a better way to do what I just did, but I don't really know or care. That was just the way I did it, so... Okay. I'm gonna just tap it with a hammer. If I don't get it out, I don't care. It's gone. I don't, you know... The metal thing is out of there. That's all I cared about. I don't know where the hammer went. Oh, wait, it's right here. I'm just gonna tap. If I don't get it, I don't care. It's making that fan vibrate. Did you hear that? Sounds like a bell. It's moving. I'm moving it. It's not coming out though. Let me look at the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get it. I don't care. It's... Can't even see it, so I don't care. Alright. Now... That's finally removed. This was too hard, man. This was way too hard for what that was worth. I mean, look at this. This is all probably that stuff from last year or the 2 years ago. I don't even know how I did that. I think I remember making this, like the holes. You know, I don't want those. There's the old converter. This was on the View fan video from like 3 years ago. This is the thing we used in the garage. And my grandparents brought it over here and we reused it. And the Eskimo, this was the piece of wood we painted it on. That's the paint for the Eskimo. That weird? They don't need this piece of crap anymore. Now all we need is a box like that. Where is, well, yeah, it's right here. So this is all we need. And the wood's wet. I'm so happy I sprayed that, bro. That probably could have burned the house down. For real. The wood's all wet now. Whatever. Hey, you know what? It was worth it. Look at that, man. That's crazy. Look at, you can see the X's. Like I did it. I had this all figured out, bro. It's just that. Can't get it out. So whatever. So the box used to be, I think that's what the X is for. It used to be like here. We're gonna move it like right there. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Yep, I have all this hardware I'll never need again. The washers and the nuts maybe, but not the screws. Well, let's install it. Okay, I'm gonna have a green Sharpie. I got the box in my hand. I know which holes I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the two further ones to the end here. I'm gonna put this right. See, the holes there is gonna make the wood a little bit weaker right there. But I don't want to put it back where it was because that's just gonna it'll be just redundant. So I'm probably gonna just stick this right about, plus I like it closer because now that I have all my box fans here, which before when I did all this I didn't, I want to be able to, you know, access that by having the ladder a little bit further away than it was before. So we need to be mindful of that. Let me knock out the holes first. Let's drill the holes. It's gonna get all over my fans, but it's fine. I'll dust them off later. Super Electric is taking a beating, dude. It's right underneath all this crap. It's got sawdust and metal all over it. I'm sorry, bro. I'll clean you up. Okay. Okay. Now that that's done, we're going to take 2 screws like this. Okay. Oh no, do I need my extender? Oh, crap. You know what? I bet I do. There's one. That one went in a little crooked. My bad. It's loose. It's not loose there, it's gotta be loose here. Yep, that looks tight. This is gonna be hard to take out later. Just warning future me. That hole got drilled a little funny there. It's alright. It's fine. I mean, I removed that abysmal converter thing. That's my punishment for messing up this time. That's it. That's all we needed to do. That's done. Now we're finally ready to put the mounting bracket on, which I actually put right here because I was smart and knew I was going to do this. And since these are Phillips, I can just do this like a normal person. So both of those screws from before were actually, they were both flatheads. But that one and this one, which is, oh, I dropped the screw but caught it in midair like Spider-Man. But see, look, I'm not even on the step ladder and I can reach all this. Can't reach it very well, but I can reach it. You know? Couldn't say that before. Okay, this should be good for the fan. The CEC is not even that heavy, so should be good to go. Yep, that's tight. All right. Oh, man. My back is on fire right now, man. That's crazy. Hey, I gotta respect this. We did it pretty quickly. All right. Now we can put up the CEC. All right, here is our little bundle of joy. Our friend CEC. This is the first worst fan to work on. Come on, get in there. Don't fight with me. Hey, why is that not going in? Give me, what the heck? Are you serious? I don't have time for this. It's not working. Ah, you piece of crap. This is the only fan that I just tried to hang it up and it didn't work for no reason. It's the bad omen fan. Brings bad luck to itself. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna inspect this. The down rod's in there, everything looks like it's good. It's all tight. Let's take a look here. Why are you not working with this? Show me. Oh, and then it just works. Like I didn't even see what the problem was. Now it's fine. That's what I'm talking about. You're annoying. You know that? You're an annoying ceiling fan. I don't even care if it hurts your feelings. You're annoying. You're actually irritating. You can cry about it. I don't care. Wow, these wires are so long. Wow, I got so much clearance with these really small wires. Oh wow, and they're falling apart. Wow. Are you serious? There's literally like 3 strands of what the heck? I have to restrip all this now? What do I look like? But that's mostly my fault. Alright, we're gonna get those Wagos out. Remember those Wago things? I use the Wagos from now on for this fan stuff because you can see that the wires here are obviously pretty badly stripped. This one's got 3 strands on it, so I can't. That's just a fire hazard. I don't know why that's even here. What is that? Not 18 gauge? Because that's what it is. So. These wires aren't even the same. One's copper, one's aluminum. The copper, oh wait, no, hold on. Shouldn't have any issues. Wago time. See, this will preserve the wiring. In fact, these Wagos might just stay on the fan, so I don't have a problem later. Okay. This is, I think, fan number 4 to be in this spot. Alright, well there you go. There's your wiring. That was actually pretty straightforward. Let's put the canopy up here. Well, that was actually really easy. Get the very OG ancient canopy screw. I used this 100 years ago when I first put this fan up. Now I'm using it 100 years later to do it up for the second time. I think this is the 3rd time I've ever hung up the ceiling fan. I don't do it very often because it's annoying. It's got a lot of problems all the time. Well, the wiring, I can't complain. The reef looks really stupid, but the wiring I can't complain with. It looks cool. The reef looks so stupid. It's so small. Bruh. You gotta be kidding me, man. This reef, what is that? That's ridiculous. There's like 3 leaves on the top of the fan. I can't get over that. That looks so dumb. Okay. Hey, as much as this fan makes me mad, I still love it. Still like it. It's still a homeboy. Yeah, that looks weird. You can see the fan moved over here now. But see, that's better because, like, I have to sometimes walk in there, and the fan's usually, like, next to the shelf, and it's always blocking me. But now, you can see that's more on top of the box fans rather than the path. So when I walk by there, I shouldn't hit my head on it every time. Okay. Well, there's the CEC. Finally hung up. I'm trying to think of what else to do here. These pull chains are ugly. Luckily, I got some really cool ones over here that we can stick on this fan. But I have 2 bulbs in here. What the heck? Why is there only 2? Is there a reason for that? I have a bulb here and a bulb here, but nothing in there. Alright, let's make sure this works. I'm going to plug it in. Okay, it's live, so hopefully we don't die. That doesn't even give off any light. It's useless. Doesn't even spin. All that and it doesn't even work. I know what it is. It's the reverse switch. It stalls. Just like the other piece of crap. This needs a new reverse switch. Come on, buddy. Come on. Start. It's actually not working. I don't know why. Got it. This thing needs help, man. All right, we got it. It was just stalling. Yeah, that's how the CEC likes to first greet us after a long hiatus with a good old stall. Nice. Always wonderful. All right, let me put the blades on. I'll be back in another 10 years when this is done. Yeah. I kind of forgot I was making this a video, so I did it all like off camera. Alright, let me explain. I know I said I wasn't going to do purple. I have to explain. It needed the purple, bro. It needed the... Bro, without the purple, it looks so bad. Like, let me just... Okay, that's one purple. Let me show you. Then plug this crap back in. You know, it's not bad, it just looks weird. Like... It just looks weird. I don't know what it is. These lights look good though. I don't know. I just like the purple lighting the best. It just looks so dark in the middle here. Like, right here. Like, it's so dark. Like, it's lit over there, lit behind me, lit right there. And then it's dark here, dark above me. And then if I put the bulbs in the ceiling fans, it's way too bright. And then this is brighter than everything else. So I can't. And if I do that, then everything it oversaturates literally everything. It looks terrible. So I'm like, try the purple bulbs. And I'm like, oh, okay, looking good. Now that looks pretty good actually, because it fills in the darkness with purple, but it also still looks stupid because you're mixing the colors. So you have to unplug these. Now it looks better, but now it's too dark in the wall. So to fix that, I got this. This goes here. Hopefully, kind of lights up the back. And then it's just this stupid orange pizza looking light. So don't worry, you'll see everything. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry I didn't record the process. It was getting late. I am tired. I've been literally doing this crap all day. We left the house at what, 3-something p.m. to go to the stores and whatever, and then we went out for dinner after that and then came back. And then it's like, we came back at like what, 7:30, and then I was down here doing this. And it's now 1:30 in the morning. That's the time right now. Like, what the heck? Like, what happened? So I haven't really done anything else except this crap. Shopping, eating, and then doing this after. You know, and if another 2 hours were to go by, it would have been 12 hours of this straight. Like, that's ridiculous. I can't do that for 12 hours. What do I look like? I'm not even a soccer mom yet. I'm decorating the basement. Like, what is this? So, yeah, I mean, I was just frustrated with the lighting. That's why I did the purple right now. I didn't like it at all. In fact, my eyes still don't really like this. Like, it's yellow and purple, and my eyes are like, eh. Yeah. What can I do, you know? Yeah, I know, I jumped the gun on the Halloween part. It's September 9th. I have my reasons, alright? It was too dark. I literally showed you. It looks like garbage without the purple. You need the purple. It just looks better. You can't. And look, these lights are so trash. Like these orange ones here. Do you see that? Is that even... The camera barely picks it up. Yeah. Like, do you see this? These are the... Don't buy these, by the way. These are the Home Depot orange. Don't buy that. It's so bad. The Home Depot purple is actually, like, the best. You can buy that. Don't buy the orange. It's so trash. This is 2 layers of it, and look, you can't even tell if it's on. That's how trash it is. Dollar Tree's got better. Literally. These orange ones here are the Dollar Tree ones. Those look a lot better. It's so stupid. And it's like Home Depot, like orange is the color of the Home Depot, like that's their color. You think they would at least do that right. They didn't. Is it not? It looks like cheddar cheese. Like, what is that? I don't want that. Okay. It is the next day and I have acquired more material. So today I went to Dollar Tree and I went to a different Hobby Lobby and a different Michael's. Mostly because my grandparents needed stuff for their decorating, but Dollar Tree had some light bulbs. They had the weird dark ones that I kind of remember, but not really. They had only one normal one. They said they might get more Thursday, so I'll have to go back and check again. Here's one of the dark ones. Oh, that's weird. Turn this one off. Oh, that's it? Bro, those are garbage. Bro, those are actually trash. Alright, well, I'm not buying those ever again. Bro. And they get so hot. What the heck? They're already very hot. These are like this is like a heat lamp. This one's almost too hot to touch, and I just put it in there 2 seconds ago. Oh, it's burning my hand. Ow. Ow, what the heck? Oh, dang. Bro, it actually burned my hand. It actually burned my hand. I just went to move it, and I just touched it, and it burned my hand. I had it in there for, how long was that? Not even 30 seconds, and it burned my hand. Alright, so we're not going to use those. Like, I'm actually going to toss them. Like, I'm not going to use those. That was bad. That just burned my hand. So, the dark bulbs, I will never buy again, now I know. So, I'll put these back where they are. This bulb works, it's just like, it's a decoy. I just put tape on it so it doesn't work. If you want to know why it's in the Halloween Kenroy video, there's a reason I have the fake bulb in there. Yeah, that burned my thumb. Now that hurts. What the heck, man? Alright, so if you guys go to Dollar Tree, do not buy the, don't buy this. Literally do not buy this. But rather buy this one. This is the one you want to buy. Because this one is those two. Very nice. Don't buy the other one, they're bad. Luckily it's just Dollar Tree, so it's not like I wasted money, but man, that's just... Literally, that hurts, man. That was crazy. Finally. I think I'm actually done now. It only took forever, but... I don't know, I feel kind of stupid, because it's like... I made the video to kind of show, like, how I was going to approach it. And then I ended up, like, getting confused, and I didn't really record the entire thing. So I'm not sure if this video will be released or not. It might, probably, maybe, I don't know. Probably like a bonus video, because this isn't really a good video. Like, the beef of everything that I did wasn't even on camera. So, every time I do something, it goes off camera, and I just like, alright, here's what I did next. So, whatever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, right now, officially, just because in the next coming years, I need to know how to do this. Because I was going on my channel, and I didn't see anything. There was, like, completely useless. The most useful thing I found on my channel was the Halloween Kenroy video to show how because I'm going to do the Kenroy thing again, so I need to know how I did that. That was it. That was literally it. Everything else was useless. Because the Halloween decorations video was way too old. It was too early. Like, this stuff over here, this didn't even exist yet in that video. So that doesn't help, because I need to know what it was afterwards. So it was just, I don't know, it was kind of difficult, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I checked all the videos. I even checked, like, the GEX frigid video. You again, can't really see anything in the background. I checked the 3713 restoration, still couldn't see anything, so it's like, if only I just made one confined video to showing how I did this would be helpful. It was actually one of my Nerf videos, I think. Or no, it was the Christmas video that I talked about what was here for Halloween for this light, the yellow one that now is not yellow. I'll show you what I did, but it's like, I don't know. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to show what I did. This is final. I think I'm happy with this. I don't need to buy anything else. I don't need to do anything else. I think I'm happy with it the way it is right now. If I change or add anything, I'll try to mention it in another video or something, or update it in this video, like in the description or something, comments, just so I can keep a record, because next year I want to be able to find this year on the channel and say, okay, here's exactly what I did, so I can pinpoint it and do it exactly the same, instead of just guessing the whole time. It doesn't do anything. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you everything now that it's done, finally. Alright, so starting off with the Nerf thing, this remains the same. Didn't do anything to it, didn't modify it, it's the same. So the ceiling fan that's right here, I don't know, I just kind of copied the Halloween Kenroy type of lighting since I has a 4-piece light kit. If there's a different ceiling fan here, I don't know what to do besides just try and copy what I had here. And that's all I can say about that. I have one garland going from a hook right there behind that joist. It goes over here to the hook right there. So that's one garland. I have another 6-foot fuller garland going on a hook I put right there. That goes to the hook there that uses for the lights. And there's another garland that's right here. That starts hooks from here to there, to that hook. That's all it is. And then there's a new garland that starts there, and then goes to that hook, and then that hook over there. So it's 2 garlands for this like kind of zigzag. And then the Home Depot lights, what they do is they plug in right here. So the Home Depot lights plug in here. They go on top of the garland. They go here, then there, then there, then there. Then they come back. And when they come back, they go straight and they go behind all the way over there. That's all that does. That's all the leaves at the top. That's how I did all that. And then for the fan, there's a flower right there that goes there. And there's a reef on top with a couple of the little leaf attachments. I think I have two or three leaf attachments plus the flower and the reef that just has the little bulbs on it. That's the one I used. This reef I didn't use yet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And then the leaf reef I used on the CEC with the remaining leaves. I think I used 1 or 2 colorful leaves, and then I used one of the dead fall leaves. I put that on the side. And then the other flowers and stuff I stuck in the center with the yellow leaf garland. This is the yellow leaf one from the View fan. I stuck it on here. It's just one mini garland, and then I put the flowers in between. And then this has, I think, because that's the red leaf garland from Dollar Tree. This is the green leaf garland. So I think it's just 1 garland or maybe 2. I don't know. I think it's 1. And then I have the, not Home Depot. These are Dollar Tree orange string lights. They plug into the farthest light right there. This one does the same thing right there. I did not use purple. I know I used purple last year. I'm not going to use it again. I like the orange better, so that's what we're using. So that's that. That's 2 fans. For the CEC, I also bought the little roses and the hooks, and I put them around the fan. There's 8 in total. I got some other types for the other fans. Try that out. I think it looks really cool, especially when there's a bit of a sway. That just looks really cool, if you ask me. So I did that. That's the leaves at the top, both ceiling fans. And yeah, as far as lighting goes, like I said, this is just the Kenroy lighting with the decoy. For this one, I did 1 Dollar Tree bulb and then 1 Home Depot purple in the back to light up the back area. And then this is the one I used for the string lights. I think that looks fine. Obviously, I'll explain how I lit that up in a second. For the desk, I used the Michaels 10 feet, is it? I don't know. And I plugged that in down there. So that's what I did with that. That just goes around the desk for absolutely no reason. Up here I had the regular amber bulb. I took it out because I'm working on this video. I'm going to literally start putting that together in a second for the Supreme repair video. Right now this is just the basic LED. That's just in there for that. But when that's not in there, I use the amber bulb in there. And that is that. I did not do anything else on this side yet. If I decide to, again, I will update it or say something or show it in the video, and I'll explain what video in the description of this one that I did it in. Just any way that I can make it easy to understand. Okay, here's one thing I never showed from last year. So last year I found out what I actually did just based off the Christmas video. I had an orange paper and a purple paper there, and then over here I had a pink and a purple paper. These papers here. That's what I did for Halloween last year. For Christmas, I think I did the reds, or red and pink and red and pink. For what I'm doing this year for Halloween is I'm doing the the purple cellophane, which actually looks like it's pink, but whatever. I wrapped that around like 2 or 3 times, just as pretty dark as I can get it. There's one little bit left of yellow cellophane that was just around the light that just happened to stay there. I'm just leaving it, I don't care. And then I have a little bit of the red paper on top of that. I believe it's 2 layers of red paper. It is, or it's folded. I think it's 2 layers though. So that's on there. It gives off a very nice pink light. As you see, everything is lit pink, so that works. The yellow before was abysmal, and now I don't get nauseous anymore. Like I feel fine. So this must be the correct lighting, because the yellow was making me like want to die. Speaking of those yellow lights, I just put them over here. They're there. I just got 2 new bulbs from there, wrapped them in purple and left the yellow there. I was actually gonna put the yellow down there, but nah, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, I'm trying to see what else I did. So for overhead lights, right now I did not do anything with these. I'm just gonna leave these blank because even with these plugged in, this actually looks pretty good with those on. It's actually not too bad. So if I need to record a video and I just need more lighting in general, like if let's say I got a new fan, right? And I usually rip apart a fan on the floor, like a box fan, like a new one. I'll have more lighting, so I might not even mess with these. I might just leave them unplugged, and then when I need them, plug them in. For the purple lights, they plug in on the far end of the pink. They go down here. I definitely can fix that droop, but whatever. They hook over here on a nail. Why? That's weird. On a nail, apparently. These go to a hook over there on the side joist, then the back. Then they keep hooking on. The purple ends in the corner. Then it attaches to another purple from Michaels. That just goes down to the bottom right there. Then that attaches to a Michaels orange. That's just on the carpet, I guess. And then that just hooks onto the top of the black shelf. I did see that in one of the videos from last year, hence why I did the same thing. The only difference is I think those were Home Depot orange last year. So I decided to use a better orange this year, and I think that looks a lot better. So that's that. As far as everything else goes, I didn't do anything besides I added the pole chains for the CEC. Other than that, but that's not really Halloween related. I'm just, in general, giving a census of what I did here. I like the desk lights. That's definitely a cool thing. That's an add-on from last year. I'm happy with the lighting. This looks like it did last year. And sorry if you hear noises. There's people walking around upstairs. I don't know why. It's 8:30 at night. Usually no one's doing anything. Now everyone's got to walk around and take laps around the house apparently. So you can hear that. But, so, yeah, there's that. Sorry if I kind of rushed it. I was just trying to explain everything in depth. Alright, so it's like many weeks into the future here from everything else you saw. Now it's November, and I'm just putting this last clip in the video because I was going to do this a while ago and I didn't. So basically, I just wanted to make this clip to say I kind of left everything the same. I didn't change anything, so this looks like this. I think I added those roses or whatever. I don't know if I talked about that. Everything's pretty much the same. What I did do, though, is obviously now this is here, but I did the Kenroy. I actually hung it up and did the Halloween thing like I did last year with this fan. I did the same thing. And unfortunately, like, a lot of stuff happened and whatever. I hung up the Kenroy here, and then that's when I made the videos where I wanted to give up and whatever. That's what happened. So the fan was up for a little while, but no one got to see it, so I feel kind of annoying. I feel kind of annoyed because, you know, I really like the Kenroy. Like, that fan to me is like the S53 to me in the box fan collection. Like, I don't know, I really like that fan. And I always look forward to doing it for Halloween every year, and I feel like I kind of like did it an injustice, so not sure what I'm going to do about that, but I wanted to say I did hang it up. I did do the Halloween Kenroy this year. I did do it. For the future me next year that's wondering, I did do it this year. It's just no one got to see it because it was, you know, whatever. And then I got some new ceiling fans, and I had to take the Kenroy down to do the Caraway thing, which now I don't have anymore. And then I did the other fan thing, the Dayton thing. So yeah. And then because I got the Caraway, I got this globe for the Caraway. And then while I was waiting for the globe to arrive, the fan, there was catastrophic failure, and I don't have the fan anymore, basically. So what I had to do to test the globe, because I wanted to make that into a video, I had to put my Supreme up. That's why the Supreme's here, in case anyone's wondering, like, why is this even here? That doesn't make any sense. So the Caraway was supposed to go up. I was supposed to do this video, then get taken down. The Kenroy was supposed to come up, back up for the last week of October, and then stay up for a little bit of November. It would have been here right now. Because I didn't do that, I left this up here instead, because I recorded this video and then I just didn't feel like taking it down, because right now I don't know where I'm going to store this. Now I have room, because just today I made a room in my closet, and I had to put this in my closet now, but I didn't have room for this globe before, because this globe's not going to stay on this fan, because this one has all of its original stuff, so I want to put the original stuff on here. I just had to use this fan for testing because it has a single piece light kit, and it's got the adapter and everything to do it. So that's why I did it. But because of that, I didn't, again, like I said, I didn't want to take this down because I didn't have anywhere to put the globe until today. Now I have somewhere to put it, so now anywhere from today I can take this down. But I already put the Kenroy back because I figured it's too late now, because it was sitting there, and obviously it was just like 2 days ago. It was November like 3rd, and I'm like, all right, Halloween's over. I'm not going to bother with that fan anymore. So as much as I hated to do it, I had to just take it apart and put it all back. So that's my little entire thing. That's why the Supreme's here. So just for no reason, I just put the purple bulb in here. It's just a single bulb. That actually looks really cool. Wow, look at that. But I just stuck that in there because I didn't want to, I had one of the amber ones in there and it was weird, so. But yeah, I mean, everything else I think is the same. I just wanted to make an update on that, because I was going to make an update clip and talk about the Kenroy, but obviously I didn't get the chance, so I guess this is like the Halloween Supreme. I did stick some leaves around it, I just realized. Must have done that at some point. But yeah, so this is a really rare sighting. That's part of the reason why I'm getting this on video, because I will more than likely never do this again with this fan. This fan will have its original light kit. That globe will go on a different fan in the future, and because this fan's a spinner and I can't really decorate anything on it, this fan will never really be used for holiday stuff. So that's why this is like a really rare thing. That's why I'm recording this clip for this video, so I can just, you know, it'll be on video. But yeah, the ultra rare Halloween Supreme, this is what it is. Because yeah, this fan, you can't even decorate it. You just have to have a cool light kit. The most I could do is put leaves around the globe. I mean, but yeah. So a bunch of rare, like, never gonna happen again things going on. So I just wanted to make a clip to talk about it and feature it in the video. You know, that's all. I don't think I have anything else to add, but yeah. So I'm either gonna go back to the outro or make a new one, but if you guys enjoyed this video, I'll see you guys in the next one.